pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Kings in Sacramento. Well, for Sacramento, their season has been sensational in so many ways up to this point. They own the second-best record in the Western Conference. Well, when you watch Kevin Durant, it can be awe-inspiring, able to do things at his size that blow your mind. Shaq, hard to come up with a comparison to his style of play.
Perhaps the Iceman George Gervin.
Yes.
But in terms of his length, skill, and finesse, the Durantula is a rare breed of arachnophobia.
Wow.
Arachnophobia is fear of.
I'm scared of spiders. That's why I said arachnophobia.
So you're afraid of Durant.
But you say Durant is a
rare breed of arachnophobia. Means a lot of people are scared of spiders.
Yeah.
I get it, but
in Shaq speak, that's what it means.
Yeah.
What's Durant mean to you?
Well, he's quicker than most people think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for his size, at 7 feet, he still is quick as any guard. And defensively, you can put him on the toughest perimeter player, and he can defend them.
And his shot blocking has really improved.
Oh, yeah, without question.
Yeah. With the game about to tip off, we send you to Kevin Harlan,
who's also scared of spiders.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's been home cooking for the Kings in the midst of a homestand here in Sacramento. They're among the league's powerhouse teams, presently in second place in the West.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
It won't be easy, but you know they are going to give their best effort to make sure that takes place.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin Durant is much improved as a defender, and maybe it's some overdue appreciation, at least as he sees it. He said, people are starting to recognize me as more than just a scorer. I've been trying to shake that rap since 2012. I look to impact the game on both ends of the floor. Kevin, back to you.
A two-way player to be sure, D.A. Thanks. Tonight featuring backcourts that can absolutely, Steve, light it up. When you were playing, who are some of the toughest guards to defend in the NBA?
Well, Kevin, first you say the Michael Jordans, but the quick guards, because I was a 6'8", kind of methodical, slow guy. I didn't like the Iversons, the Muggsy Bogues, all those guys, they just running around. They were tough.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Levine is out there with Murray. And it's Durant in at the 3. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
You know what? That's a problem anytime, but especially on the road where you need to be given an extra effort.
Count the basket. Durant's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Bulls. Murray against Levine. Pass to Young. Drains the three-pointer.
The most lethal part of Young's game. His outside shot is often on the money.
Murray kicks to Markkanen. Carter outside. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Young's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Levine kicks to Murray. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Back to Murray. That one good for 2.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Antetokounmpo finds Jokic. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Jokic has got his first bucket of the night. Murray, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
We talk about Markkanen's handle. How about finishing strong above the rim?
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. And another three for Sacramento.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's LaVine. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Golden State. Passes it to Markkanen. Over Bagley. Markkanen can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Just an all-around stellar team effort. Everybody on the floor was communicating exceptionally well.
To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Kick out to LaVine. Durant in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Over onto Antetokounmpo. That one off the back iron and out. Kings have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, LaVine. He's covered by Murray. LaVine kicks to Carter. Now here's Markkanen. Tight defense on him. LaVine off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
Now, here is Young. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against San Antonio. Antetokounmpo finds Jokic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Free throw, good. Jokic. He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Murray against LaVine, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Attacking with purpose. LaVine takes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for one more. Zach LaVine, he has the mentality of a go-to scorer. He's got the confidence to take and make tough contested shots.
One shot, gentlemen.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Steve, Zach LaVine, no lack of confidence, great range on his shot. What's the next step, you think, in the maturation of his game?
Without question, it's at the defensive end. A slender build that has the tools to be a quality defender. It's about focus and the desire to be a two-way player.
Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. We'll take a look at the Celtics. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Chicago Bulls, just a few spots below there.
And looking at Chicago, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good.
Bagley dishes to Young. The pass to Jokic. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And that one goes long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Durant, the pass to Levine. And here is Markkanen. Carter at the elbow. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Kings. He's checked in for Jokic. Chris Middleton comes in for Bagley. And Hield subbed in for Jamal Murray. And a change for the Bulls. Bazemore is checked in. Carter hits them both. Here's Antetokounmpo. He had 22 points in a win against San Antonio. Shoots from the line. Carter pulls it in. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. He kicks it to Durant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Trae Young on top.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Down low, here's Bull. Drops in the layup for 2. Bull's got his first points for the game.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
It's good.
That's easy money for KD. He's always had great touch from the mid-range.
And Young kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Smitty, you look at how teams run their offensive sets. Are we in a pick-and-roll era right now, or has the tide shifted away from that a little?
No, I think so. I think we're looking at a lot of teams running pick-and-roll, especially we have 2 fantastic players involved. It's hard to defend, especially when there's a great talent at the guard spot and a big. Then it's hard for you to switch. But I'm looking at it right now because of spacing, because of the use of the corner 3. We're looking at a lot more pick and rolls used at the top of the key versus when I played, we used a lot of side pick and rolls.
And not just smalls given to bigs, but bigs throwing down low to smalls.
Yeah, and a lot of these bigs are running the pick and rolls, and the guards are setting the picks.
Right. That one is off.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And he's good on the second. Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Markkanen passes to Bazemore. Back to Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Hield outside. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Count it.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Bulls shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Now here's LaVine. He has 5. Back to Bazemore. Pass to Markkanen. Over Hield. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Rebound by the Bulls.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
Now here's Durant. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
Now Middleton, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
LaVine dishes to Markkanen. Durant against Middleton. With the shot. Not going to go that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Inside. Antetokounmpo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Young against Bazemore. Young with the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And they take the lead. Young's got 5 points so far.
You got to be very careful around Young here. He's clever at figuring out ways to swipe that ball.
Chicago calls timeout. Some changes for Sacramento. Jokic has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Murray subbed in for Young. Bazemore against Hield. Murray kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Chicago.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And so here is Chicago after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Murray with it. Last time out he had 13 points. Passes to Bull. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Jokic. Robinson with the block. Wide open look here for Murray. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. The Kings trailing. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Nikola Jokic. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work, getting around 12 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Defended by Middleton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision-making there.
Murray against Murray. Back to Murray. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Chicago. Tice passes to Robinson. Here's Tice. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hield with the bucket. And now a 3-point Kings lead.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
That one falls.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Murray against Murray. The pass to Bull. Hield outside. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul. Here's Jokic. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play. Like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old, I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
That's their mindset. And these extra possessions have been converted into a lead.
Hield is out there with Murray. Then there's B. Then it's Bagley. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now, here's Bagley. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Chicago trailing here. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hield the pass to Bull. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, Levine. Pass to Hutchison. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for B. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. 11th in blocks. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Steve, you played with 6 different NBA teams. What's the best way to earn the respect of new teammates, for instance, in the case of you with the 6 different teams you played on?
I think, Kevin, being yourself in all situations. You come in and you do what we used to call the obvious. You play extremely hard. You're a good teammate, and obviously being on time, and you don't be one of those players that deviates from the system. Come in and follow the game plan, and don't try to go outside the game plan, and just be reliable and be disciplined.
Good perspective.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Floats one up. And it's blocked.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Kings have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That's good from Bagley.
And really the potential Bagley has is so exciting. Just an absolute menace on both ends. And you can tell he wants to be great.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by Middleton. Up top, Hield. A 24-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Now here's Murray over Levine and all around the rim that time before dropping in. 9 points for Jamal Murray.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
Levine finds Robinson. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. The Bulls keep it alive. Robinson misses.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling. Rough start to this game. Hits 1 bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Back to Levine. To halt the run. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Hield outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Tice. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Hutchison. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks to Levine. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Sacramento with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And here is Murray. He's got 9 over Levine. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And 11 points for Jamal Murray.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Chicago calls timeout. And Steve, looking at KD's move, the Isaiah Thomas trade, what level of loyalty is there now between players and teams?
You know, I think it comes down to, I know people get upset when, per se, like the Kevin Durant move, but he was a free agent, so he was allowed to move. I think when it comes a little tricky, when you have guys traded, that's when you start to see the players starting to see where they sometimes don't think the organization have loyalty, but sometimes, and you can see organizations a lot of times is just looking to make their teams better, but it really comes down to a trade when the loyalty starts to be questioned.
Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Markkanen. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's Hield, and the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Durant. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings. And Chicago shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Feeds to Durant. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Murray against Hield. Durant kicks to Levine. It's tipped. Goes back up. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And now 6 straight points here coming on the inside.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Right on the bucket. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Now here's Markkanen. He's guarded closely. For 3, Murray. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. Now Young. He has 5. Pass to Bull. Back to Young. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Outside, Levine. Lets it go from 14. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. In the corner, it's Hield. No good on the 3.
And that's the shot he wants. Just a little bit out of rhythm.
Murray surveying the D. Levine wide open. No good on the 3. Kings leading now by 10. By Hield, nobody around. Hits it from 3-point range. Hield's got 7 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Defended by Middleton. Levine kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Durant wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's where KD just feasts with this team. When it comes to those spot-ups, he's as good as anyone in the league.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Defended by Middleton. Levine kicks to Markkanen. Passes it to Murray. From deep. The rebound by Hield. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Young for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Bulls trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lowry marketing with his size. He has decent hops also, and he can finish above the rim.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Sacramento making some changes. Jokic has checked in for B. Bagley comes in for Chris Middleton. And Murray's subbed in for Hield. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Murray with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Durant. They grab their own miss. And yes, it's good.
Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
Antetokounmpo finds Jokic. Back to Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. 5th best, the Kings.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Down low, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, 11 points in the game, and the shot goes in.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Murray, the pass to Markkanen. Now Carter. Antetokounmpo defending from down low. And they pick up 2. And that's now 6 points for Wendell Carter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Back to Antetokounmpo, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento. Durant kicks to Markkanen. Carter outside. Back to Markkanen. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Bagley. That one falls.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Murray kicks to Markkanen. Back to Murray. Knocked away. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jokic, no good. Bulls trail by 15. There's the pass to Durant. And it's out of bounds. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Young against Murray. Five on the clock. Pass to Durant. Over Bagley.
Able to guard multiple positions. Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
And so it's Sacramento riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, your assessment of how your team played in that first half?
I thought we came out with a very good mentality on the defensive end, getting steals, led to fast break layups. I thought our pace was good on offense. If we can keep that up, we'll be in good shape.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 15 points, 2 steals, and 4 rebounds. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
You know the Greek Freak. Every year, he seems to take a step forward. The shot looks better, his body is filled out, and he can bang inside whenever he wants to. But what really impressed me in the first half was his leadership. And he controlled the game, and he controlled his teammates.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
A nighttime glimpse of the Tower Bridge, one of the landmarks here in Sacramento. Welcome back, everyone, to the capital of California. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. Murray out there with Levine, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. Here's Murray following the basket by Trae Young. Bagley with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Young against Murray. Murray outside. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside for Murray. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Bulls, trailing by 19. On the wing, Levine. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Back to Murray. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Antetokounmpo gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Young against Murray. He kicks it to Levine. Knocks it loose. From deep. And again, Chicago. No good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Durant for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Off target right now. 4 straight misses coming out of the half.
Young against Murray. And Young kicks to Jokic. 13 feet away. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Back to Durant. For Murray. Durant, no good.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Chicago calls timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for their entire team.
Murray, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Murray. They could use a bucket. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 12 in the game.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Young finds Jokic. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Markkanen can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Young against Murray. Kicks to Markkanen. Now here's Levine. 11 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Shoots from the line. Markkanen, good. 12 points for him.
Since day one, there was never any doubt that Markkanen could score, but we didn't know he'd be this prolific.
Pass to Murray. Back to Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Jamal Murray, number 1.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Murray kicks to Markkanen. Back to Murray. That's tipped. Here's Durant. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You talk scores, nobody does it better than KD. He'll go down with the greats.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Some changes for Sacramento. Chris Middleton comes in for Bagley, and it's Buddy Hield in for Young. Off the inbound, and Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. 21 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Levine kicks to Durant. Left block shot on the way. Again, Chicago.
Former NBA scoring champion KD likes the looks he's seeing tonight, applying constant pressure on the offensive end.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 21 points in the game. Count that one.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
For Chicago, they've gone somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside Durant. It's hauled in by the Kings. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now here's Durant. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Hutchison. Bazemore against Murray. And Bazemore kicks to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Over Middleton. Durant. That's good. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Passes it to Hutchison. Back to Levine. Outside Durant. The 17-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up, be willing to make the extra pass.
Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop, a crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey. And that's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
To the wing on the left. Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Kings moving the ball around. And Levine, here we go. And it's Carter missing.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Sacramento leading by 23. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Shooting just one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Levine, good.
Such great balance and rhythm on this shot. Zach LaVine making it look easy.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Now the pass to Murray. Here's Jokic, and they pick up 2. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
LaVine finds Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
LaVine against Murray. Middleton looking it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And that's now 27 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. To the paint, Carter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's nice patience by Zach LaVine, finding the open man, not trying to do it all himself.
Murray, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points here in the second half.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Up again, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Murray, good.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
And Bazemore kicks to Durant. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Pass to Hutchison. Now the dish to LaVine. Here's the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Now here's Middleton. 11 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Murray. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Murray's got 19 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And LaVine, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, LaVine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Murray, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by LaVine. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Dishes it to Bazemore. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Bazemore's got his first basket of the night.
The defense has to be better. When he gets those looks, he usually knocks them down with ease, like he did there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Murray left side. Fires the 3. No good that time. And so it's Sacramento rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Bulls shooting in this game 45%. They've got Hield, B out there with Jokic. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Murray in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Defended by Middleton, just 5 to shoot. Here's Tice. Here's Robinson, and it's sent back by Jokic.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Tipped away. Stolen by Robinson.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Jokic. He kicks it to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Over Levine with the putback. Jokic on the follow.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside, Levine. To the paint. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Murray against Levine. Pass to Bol. Comes up empty down low.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
Bounce pass Bazemore. Well, we're always talking now about the modern super teams, whether they're a good thing or they're bad for the game. But the counter is that we've always had super teams at one time or another. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think we've always had super teams, Kevin. You look back at the Lakers with Magic and Kareem and Worthy. Those is kind of like a big three. And you look at the Celtics back in the day with McHale, Bird, Parrish, those guys. I think right now what you're looking at is we haven't seen where MVPs go join other MVPs. That's where it's been the change right now. Now you're seeing the super teams. That's why I think it's changed.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Levine against Murray. Shoots a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Kings leading now by 20. Hield the pass to Bol. Hield kicks to Jokic. Passes to Murray. To the left wing. Kings moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Kings. Bulls trail by 20. Defended by Middleton. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Bazemore on the wing. Covered by Hield. Bazemore misses.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
Really left alone that time. And it's 13 points for Chris Middleton. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Levine against Murray. Levine kicks it to Bazemore. NBA wants to keep things competitive, and one way to do that was to make some changes, Steve, to the draft lottery odds. Do you think it'll be enough?
You know, I think it's the right call for them. I think the bottom 3 teams all have the same odds for the top 3 spots now. You know, it'll be much more even to distribute the odds for the back half of the lottery.
6 to shoot. Middleton drives in. Hield outside. Shoots over Bazemore. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Defended by Middleton. Got a piece of it. Hield with it. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
To the middle. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Hield can't hit. The Bulls shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50% down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Steve, we just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
You know, I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that was resting players on national televised games, but I think overall just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that was implemented.
I agree. And that one misses. Player podcast, something we're hearing more of, and it's a growing trend. Good idea, or do you think it could get some guys in trouble?
Kevin, well, some guys, it does a good job of helping their brand, and we love to see guys getting a chance to do other things off the court. And then there are some guys who get a little loose, and they reveal some secrets, or they say some things they wish they could take back. So I think it all comes out to the individual. You gotta understand media before you try to jump out and start doing these podcasts.
Well said. Wide open shot is on the money.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Thien passes to Markkanen. Outside for Murray. The pass to Levine. 5 to shoot to end the cold streak, and Markkanen lays it up and in.
He's a deadly shot maker after setting the pick. Markkanen can roll to the cup or pop out for the jumper.
They get a hand on it. Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Taking 2 shots. Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we're always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double or having more double-doubles. But he also gives those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning. When a guy can get a triple-double in wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats, I think that should be a category of his own.
At the line for your Kings, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The NBA is so financially stable right now, Steve. What's it been like watching this growth for the league overall?
You know, I've loved it because I think the partnership has been phenomenal. The league is growing both for players and also organizations. They've done a nice job of getting a chance to hammer out some of these issues, to making it worthwhile financially for the league and also financially for the players.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Now here's Markkanen. Durant with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for Bulls, Ashante
No good on that one. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And Young kicks to Antetokounmpo. Young passes to Antetokounmpo. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas, and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting the flagrant 1 and the flagrant 2. You know, I think they're getting it right.
Free throw drops for Hield. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Durant. Lock at 6. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Kings have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Young against Murray. And Chicago shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Bazemore passes to Murray. Got a piece of it. Back to Markkanen. Carter at the elbow. Here's Hield. Pass to Bull. He kicks it to Young. And he makes that one.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Bazemore and the dunk by Bazemore.
And the long arm and explosiveness of Bazemore make him a factor above the rim.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Hield. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 15 points for Buddy Hield.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Now Hield following Durant's three-point attempt. Young outside. And here is Durant. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, that's a lot of things are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
Jokic is checked in for Sacramento. Chris Middleton comes in for Hield, and the Bulls making a change also. Levine's checked in. The Kings have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Murray against Young.
line for your Kings, Trae Young. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
And so Young nails them both. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Markkanen. When you look around the NBA, are there any small issues you think could grow into bigger issues, Steve, going forward?
Well, I think the one issue right now is what are teams doing at the end of the year versus trying to stay competitive and win games or trying to look possibly down in the NBA draft lottery.
Right.
I think that's one of those problems that we have to address. I think also small market, I don't think that's much of a problem if you have organizations in the forefront. Winning is in the forefront. I don't think whether it's small market or big market, guys do look at that as far as endorsements.
Take a break.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Middleton. Middleton hits them both. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Sacramento.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When we look back and we think about key takeaways from tonight's game, his leadership really stands out, controlling the pace, keeping everyone involved, and he made this offense sing.
Now, here is Young. Jokic kicks to Young. There's a minute left to play here in the fourth.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Here's Markkanen. Back to Murray. Here's Carter. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Sacramento. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 15-footer, he gets it in there.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Murray, the pass to Durant. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. LaVine against Middleton. 4 on the clock. No good from Durant. Outside, Antetokounmpo, and so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.